Hi, I'm Brian McCabe, Executive Vice President of Power and Energy in Skanska USA Civil. And for this project, the Canal 3 project, I functioned as the project executive. The Canal 3 project was a power project located on Cape Cod, Massachusetts, in Sandwich, Massachusetts. We were under contract to NRG Energy, a company based in Houston, an independent power producer. The scope of the project was an engineering, procurement, and construction contract to procure and erect a 350 megawatt simple cycle combustion turbine generator, a GE HA.02, which is the most sophisticated combustion turbine generator in the world. It produces 350 megawatts of electricity. It's capable of starting up from zero and achieve full load in under 10 minutes. And it's really intended not only to displace older, less efficient generation, but because of its fast start and fast ramping capabilities, it enables grid scale renewables. So when you think about offshore wind or solar that has intermittency issues, this power plant can enable grid scale renewables to be added to the grid without concern for those intermittency issues. The total site was probably on the order of about 8 or 9 acres. The facility itself consumes probably less than 2 of that. We mobilized on the site in mid-January of 2018, and we reached substantial completion in June of 2019. The owner supplied the combustion turbine generator and SCR and CO catalyst, so that was not in our scope of supply. Total project cost to the owner was about $220 million. Of that, ours was $120 million. We had to make sure that everything melded together in the plan to meet the schedule. What sequence do you put the combustion turbine generator together along with all of the back-end equipment? So the SCR was shipped from China, the stack was shipped from China, the combustion turbine generator was shipped from South Carolina. The estimators and the operations team worked together side by side and put together an estimate that operations knew they could execute to, and an execution plan that, if followed, would deliver a project on schedule and on budget. Because of the very tight compressed schedule, we had to get out of the ground quickly. If we didn't, the project schedule was in jeopardy. The civil works went very well, and by the early summer of 2018, we were already ahead of schedule, and that was critical for us to be able to make the final schedule. We had multiple lifts in excess of 600,000 pounds. When you're lifting equipment that heavy, and they need to fit into very close tolerances, you have to have a plan to do that. And this team did that really, really well. But there are very, very unique skills that are required outside of the civil area. There's a lot of piping involved with these projects, a lot of welding. Electric is a very, very large scope. We subbed the electric out to a local subcontractor. A ton of millwright work required to install the turbine generator and the various pumps and motors associated with the power plant. So there's a lot of unique skills that aren't necessarily inherent to Skanska Civil Works, but that we do have in-house. We have all of the management capable of executing those projects. And I would say our civil, our mechanical folks, our electrical subcontractor, they all work together on a daily basis to make sure that after 18 months, we were exactly where we needed to be. And in fact, we were ahead of schedule. The owner sat side by side with us, checking our estimates, agreeing upon it, and making suggestions on our execution plan. Remember, they bought the combustion turbine generator, the SCR, and the stack. So we had to work with them on delivery dates and sequences of what we needed and when, and that had to comport with their contract with General Electric for all of those components. One of the reasons I think we were successful is because NRG worked pretty closely with us to make sure that we were successful. We had a commitment to safety. We had a great safety manager in John Neal. That, coupled with the owner's commitment to safety and an expectation that we be safe, I think ultimately led us to have a successful safety record. I was very impressed with the way our team executed the project and delivered for the owner exactly what they wanted.